is Farida, and I talk about living a life of ease through remote work and travel. If any of these things sound interesting to you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Today I'm talking about decluttering in order to live a life of ease and have that slow travel dream a reality. Our stuff can be really hard to let go of sometimes, but decluttering is an important step to make your slow traveling, living abroad dreams a reality. The first step is to know your why. Why do you want to declutter and minimize your things? For me, it's all about ease of movement, and I will be having two households. So I'll be having a household in the States, and I'll also be having a household overseas. So whether it's 2 months, 3 months, or half a year, I have to downsize and get rid of a lot of stuff in order to fit it all into a smaller living arrangement. So the options are for me either co-living with family or friends here and abroad, or it will be living in a very small apartment in the States where my money doesn't stretch as far, and having another larger household overseas. In order to do that, I need to declutter, I need to downsize, and I need to get rid of the things that I don't need. The next step is to start with one small area. For me, I'm starting with my closet because my clothes are out of control. I have so many clothes that I don't even really wear. So starting with my closet was just easy because I'm not a clothes person. So I could easily get rid of the stuff or donate the stuff that I no longer use, no longer want, and don't see myself traveling with. So the next step is to create a keep, donate, recycle, and trash pile in that area. And then you want to evaluate each item. Why are you holding on to it? Did someone that you really care about give it to you? What is so important about this item? So for me, I have a quilt that my mother had made for me, and it has special cloths that are sewn into this quilt that are very sentimental. I'm never getting rid of that quilt. That quilt is going with me wherever I go. But I also have tons of blankets and duvets and sheets that have no sentimental value. Those could be donated and those could be trashed. So evaluate those items. I no longer have use for my curling iron, flat iron, roller sets, bonnets. I don't use that stuff anymore. So those are great things to donate or trash. So I have a lot of hair tools that I no longer use. So they're just really taking up space in the bathroom. I also have a lot of end tables and decorative items. I do not use these decorative items at all. I have a few paintings that I love that my loved ones have painted for me, or I have painted, or my students have painted. But those decorative items that you go to a home goods place and just buy just to fill up the house, I don't need those. They collect dust. They have no sentimental value to me. Those are some things that I will be donating or trashing. I also have fine china that was given to me by my mother, and as much as I love my mom, I don't use that fine china at all. I use regular plates, regular cups. The fine china is literally just taking up space. So that's something that I can donate, pass on to my kids who have their own families now, and maybe they get some use out of it, but it's not something that I need to feel close to my mom. I have lots of other things. I also have a big tub filled with my children's paintings, writings, projects from over 20 years ago. And as much as I love my children, I don't need that macaroni masterpiece anymore. That can go into the trash, and I could save 1 or 2 pieces from each of my children and get rid of a lot of clutter that way. After you have finished decluttering, consider using the one in, one out rule. That means anytime something new comes into your house, something old has got to go. That will definitely save you from overspending, which we don't need to be doing to fulfill our travel or slow travel needs or move abroad needs. Also, it will help you from going back to where you were and that cluttered mess. So consider the one in, one out. Anytime that you purchase something, you're getting rid of something. And just, you don't need 5 duvets. One will do. So when the one that you have is worn out, then you can go out and buy another one. Finally, I am starting small and being very kind to myself, very gracious to myself. It's not easy. I have a lot of stuff. I have decades and decades worth of books, memories, clothes, and stuff. So day by day, I'm going to give myself that grace to go through it and take you guys with me on my decluttering journey. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.